Hey guys, Big Mike D717 all back here today. We are back in the garage with a video for the busa. We are getting a new air shifter compressor. Just came in the mail. I have to figure out a little bit of the wiring and stuff so we can hopefully get a new compressor on the bike. That way we can actually use the air shifter now, because right now the air compressor is basically obsolete. So we have that done. But before we get into that, I want to thank everybody that is watching this video. If you have subscribed or were going to subscribe with this video, we just now hit our 1,000 subscriber mark. As of a couple minutes ago, we have 1,012 subscribers, and I'm thankful for all of you guys that have stuck around on the channel for thus far and got us to that 1,000 subscriber mark. I was actually thinking about getting out of YouTube because I didn't think 1,000 subscribers was going to happen, but we hit the goal, and I can't thank you guys enough. So the busa, anybody that's new to the channel, Gen 2 Hayabusa, hopefully trying to get an 8-second bike out of this. Busa should be able to do this all day, but I'm a bigger rider, so we're trying to do it with the size rider that I am. Most racers that race these Gen 2 Busas are usually like 80 pounds lighter than me, so that makes a big difference on a bike. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get this air shifter compressor. We're going to look over it, make sure everything runs right, and yeah, get it installed and see what's going on. Air shifter has been down for a couple months now because our old MPS compressor unfortunately crapped out, and I did not feel like ordering another one, so I ended up ordering one from a different company, Johnson Motorsports up in Connecticut, and yeah, just came in the mail today, so we're gonna go ahead and check it out. Guys, so excuse the alligator clips, I'm just kind of hooking this up just to test it. So we have our fitment. Our pump fits underneath the tail bracket here. Had to put it up so it was away from, so the gear can't touch the inner tail. Got the airline hooked up. It's pretty cool that he has this gauge hooked up here, so for me it's a little bit extra accuracy because I have the gauge here, and then we have the gauge over there on the other side of the swing arm. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fire it up. It has I actually just ran it a second ago just to test it, so let me actually bleed the pressure. Hook it up. So yeah, you guys will get to see how quick this little thing runs, and I mean, for how little that is, that's like maybe 30% smaller than the old one. Let's go ahead and hit the button. Now for me, about 120 psi is the best range for the shifter, between 100 and 120. And I mean, what was that, 20 seconds? So for how small this thing is, this thing works. So yeah, so we have 120 psi there. Our gauge down here at the bottom is reading the same 120 psi. So shifter already ran fine before we put it away for the winter. So shifter's good. Just our compressor was shot, but looks like this one works. Go ahead and button up the wiring and clean the tail up just a little bit more, and yeah, give me 1 second. All right guys, so we got the wiring and everything buttoned up, some stuff moved out of the way, and yeah, a little cleaned up. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and run it like that. So air shifter is good and ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and take it on the block, just make sure that everything is working as it should. But yeah, quick install. Johnson Motorsports, I've heard a lot of good about this thing because a couple guys that I started to meet through racing, air compressors always seem to be like an annual thing, and the couple guys that run these Johnson Motorsports compressors have yet to have any issues, and they've been running them for a couple years. The owner actually has one on his bike, and he said he's run the same compressor for 5 years and it still runs strong as ever. So I'm gonna keep it as is, and yeah, awesome product, and we're going to test it out this season. The tracks actually opened up last weekend. I didn't get the chance to schedule anything to get the bike down this weekend, but we're going to push for next weekend and hopefully get a baseline for the start of the year. And yeah, I'm just glad that the air shifter is up and running. All right, guys, as always, hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to know anything more about the install, maybe on the Johnson product itself, drop your comments down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell next to that for notifications on the newest videos that will be out, and I'll see you guys on the next upload. Thanks again for 1,000 subscribers, and as always, ride safe, ride smart, always wear a helmet. See ya.